Good morning, YouTube. It's a wonderful spring day today, March. Okay, let's talk. After the winter holidays, I went back to work and I did not have time to post any vlogs, and I have loads of footage from my winter holidays at home and whatever. So I just wanted to make a small vlog out of 3.5 hours of footage that I had. So let's try this, how it goes. I'm finally done with work. I have launched right now my new candle in my store. I want to share with you my current read. I'm reading Frances Burnett's The Secret Garden. I'm rereading it because it was one of my childhood favorites, and I came across it in the nearest bookstore. So I thought, why not buy it and reread it? Right now I'm on page 40 out of 357. Let's start from school. New Year at school was, well, the usual prepping decor for classroom, of course, but this year the school play with the kids was tough. They're first graders and it's really hard to work with first graders. They have to get used to working with me, and we prepared a school play for New Year. We sang, recited poems. I had kids over the weekend sometimes to rehearse because on the weekdays we did not have time for that. We were very, very busy with school. And they're still stuck somewhere in the depths of kindergarten. I can tell you that for sure. They just literally, they fool around. It's insane how they're not paying attention and they're not doing what is asked of them. Yeah, it's hard, but you know, it's the first grade. Second grade is gonna be much easier. And then later in December we went on a field trip to see The Wizard of Oz on ice. It was interesting. We had seats that were almost on the roof, not exaggerating. I'm afraid of heights, and with first graders up there, it's like, it's scary. We went in St. Petersburg's Lidové Arena. It is a famous arena here. It is one of the biggest. So it was great. If only I wasn't scared to death, but it was okay. And then the last week of December came. That's when we, as teachers, usually have some events. So we had this major hangout. It's like an event that is dedicated to New Year. We just basically talk, sit around. We played Quest this year, but before that we played Secret Santa, and I was prepping a gift card and a present for that event. I'm very detailed in preparations when it comes to gifts. And then the whole January, almost the whole January, I was at home cooking and cleaning, basically cooking. We had some nice gatherings at home. And I had to prepare the table 2 times because we celebrate New Year, of course, and Christmas. But we have Orthodox Christmas, which is on the 7th of January. And I'm talking about like setting tables, which is on its own so stressful. Also preparing presents for my family, of course. This year my choice of gifts was exotic, especially to my sister. Because I bought her 2 games, which I normally don't do. I don't normally gift games. I wanted this year's presents to my sister for Christmas and New Year to somewhat stand out, and I prepared something special for her. I found a series of board games which are detective and thriller board games and can be played with over 4 players. So I thought this would be cool, and one is for Christmas and the other one is for New Year. Let me show you guys. Almost an expert level. So this is going to be a present for Christmas. Orthodox Christmas is on the 7th of January. We're going to start with this game for New Year. It's not that hard. The level is pretty easy compared to this one. So we're gonna start off with this game, and then on the 7th of January we're gonna play this one. Looks cool. I don't know, we'll see. This is for my sister, and this is for my grandma. Okay, we have this. Done wrapping. Talking seriously, really why I didn't post any vlogs was because I was lacking motivation. It's really hard to work full-time in a school and come home and do stuff at home, and it's just like basically work, home, work, and there's literally no time to do any vlogs. I feel just lazy, tired, you know. A lot of paperwork was taken at home, so I was just sitting hours and hours after work, just working, and busy cleaning, cooking, and just taking care of everyone. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's exhausting, and I just go to bed. There's no time to vlog or just do anything else. So I want to share with you today how I prepped the holiday table and what was on the menu, so you can see that right now, and I'll just comment a little bit. The next 10-15 minutes will be some footage of me cooking and explaining what in the heck I'm doing. Maybe if I'm lucky to have a bit more time editing this, I'll throw in some ingredients lists so that you can replicate the dishes, or maybe not. I don't know, I'm sorry if I don't. The main dishes on the table are always salads here. Like, there is no such thing as a Russian holiday table without salads or appetizers. No, it's unreal. That is the base of any table. Like, you can add anything you want, but you need salads and appetizers. I started with baking my annual cheesecake because I let it cool in the fridge for a few days before serving, which gives it like a different feel. It is a nice, healthy, and light snack for everyone, so I love it just to serve it with tea after the main courses. This year I decorated a bit with clementines. So you need 200 grams of cookies, 100 grams of butter, cottage cheese. I'm talking about the Russian farmers cottage cheese, about 500 or 600 grams, sour cream, 150 grams, and 2 or 3 eggs. Oh yeah, and I added some vanilla sugar, I think 20 or 25 grams. Cottage cheese should be about 9% fat. It's better more. And yeah, you should use homemade cottage cheese, like from people that do it professionally on their own, like they actually own cows and have their own milk. So the fatter the cottage cheese is, the more creamier your finished cheesecake will be. Sour cream should be about 20% fat. That's like minimum 20-25% fat. So first what I do is the base. I crumble all the cookies, add the butter, which I melt, and mix everything. Then put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then I prepare the curd. With the blender, I blend cottage cheese, sour cream, sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract or sugar. For better kind of taste, you can add a little zest. I added a little bit of zest of the clementines I used. Usually I don't take the zest from the clementines. I just use some juice from them, like about 2 or 3 tablespoons of juice. Well, then I pour everything on the layer of cookies, spread even in the mold, because if you don't spread even, it's gonna be ugly. And place the cheesecake to bake for about 60 minutes. Then I take the finished cottage cheesecake out of the oven, cool it, like I said, about 2 days. And you can just do it overnight. I don't know. I like to prepare everything in advance, so it's like 2 days. Then there's the salads. A lot of vegetables have to be cooked for them. Usually it takes me hours, like long hours. So I love to have an audiobook with me. This time I listened to Colleen Hoover's Reminders of Him. So our go-tos are this year the crab salad. I also tried a shrimp salad, which everyone absolutely adored. The famous Russian Olivier salad, of course, herring under fur coat, and I mean, it's a classic. Those two are the classics. You can't go and just have a new year without Russian Olivier and a herring under fur coat. No, like in Russia, it's impossible. Yeah, literally not possible at all. And then my sisters and I favorite is the ham and mushroom salad. For the shrimp salad, we need canned corn, cooked shrimp, 1 cucumber, eggs, and mayonnaise. Ham and mushroom salad, I do layers of canned mushrooms, then eggs, then ham, then mayonnaise, completely covering it, and then you repeat the layers once again. You can also add a layer of grated cheese, but I don't like doing that. It's classic for this salad, but I don't like the cheese. I have no idea why, ew, it tastes kind of not good. For the crab salad, we use crab sticks, eggs, canned corn, mayonnaise, spring onions just for decorating. That's it. Just mix everything together, no layers at all. Then the herring under fur coat. This needs preparations, and for hours. You do this for hours.
This is loads of work. I am so frustrated, but I have to do this.
So you need boiled potatoes, beetroot, carrots, all boiled, eggs. Then there's the herring fillet, which you can buy in stores. Like, it's a package and they're already cut in small pieces, but I love to cut them even more so that it tastes better in the salad when it's really small pieces. Each ingredient is layered, and when you've layered all of the ingredients, you cover it up with mayonnaise and you repeat that. I repeat that for 2 or 3 times, usually not more because it gets bigger, higher, and it's just not good to cut. And then of course comes our sisters and I favorite Christmas tradition, which is assembling the gingerbread house and baking cookies with her. I have no idea, but these annual activities just bring out more of the holiday mood. It's like it makes us silly and we laugh a lot, and it just brings us together. It's really nice. I mean, who doesn't love a good laugh when feeling completely dumb?
Не, подожди. Ой, подожди. Возможно включить лавок. Включить не могу.
Итак, еще раз. Высыпать 200 граммов сухой смеси в миску.
Yes.
Добавить 50 граммов воды комнатной температуры. Перемешать на малых оборотах миксера. Я буду мешать руками. Часть глазури переложить в кондитерский мешок. Часть, главное. А какую часть не говорят? Часть глазури переложить в кондитерский мешок. Она потребуется для склейки деталей. Оставшуюся массу добавить немного воды и перемешать. Более жидкой глазурью легче украшать внешние детали.
Чтоб пудра не разлеталась. Нет.
Я могу мешать, ты можешь снимать.
Не надо, подожди.
Низ есть. Можно я съем? Я просто съем. Я просто съем. Раз, сейчас, раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, может быть, 7. Раз, два, три, четыре, 5, 6, 7. Да, все-таки это типа дно. Держи, держи. Угу. Дальше на этом. Дальше на этом. Почему это не написали? Не надо близко к... Давай начнем с того, что мне вообще еще не отрезать ни хрена, я не вижу. Это тень падает. Краюшком, вот кончиком, да. Окей, хорошо. Ну, типа, да. Почему я? Почему я? Так. Руку убери. Спасибо. Ну ладно, все, хватит. Ну хотя бы пару секунд, чтобы это было. Лью, как видишь. Гениально. Ну хватит уже, наверное. Там еще на крышу надо ставить. Вот это запрос. Надо это красиво сделать. Так, подожди, это двигай коржики в другую сторону. Только не расстраивайся. Елочку, брат, там еще одна елка была. Нормальные люди подождут, пока основание засохнет, потом
We couldn't assemble the gingerbread house at all. It wasn't correctly done. She was like, hold here, damn it, what are you doing? And I was like trying to hold all the pieces together because they wouldn't stick together, they wouldn't glue. She was like, don't laugh, you're moving the walls that aren't glued yet. And the way she said it just made me laugh even more. I thought I was gonna die on the spot, really. My lungs hurt. I mean, just thinking about it now in spring makes me nostalgic a little bit. I just want to repeat it all over again.
Что тут, какой образец? Просто, а почему у нас дверей нет? Это называется творчество.
We are the perfect architects.
Yes.
2 years in a row.
On New Year's Eve, after everything is over and everyone's asleep, my sister and I usually get together and play.
Теперь есть изображение.
And disappears into the heavy rain. A treasure, free tickets. You don't have to
Позвольте себе окунуться в историю нашей планеты, исследуйте удивительные открытия и изобретения, которые сформировали человечество.